Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my character deficits or one of my character defects or one of my character one of the problems that I have, and one of the main problems I believe, or one of many. But one of the character defects I have is the impatience. I'm pretty impatient about a lot of things. I have been working on this defect, and I have a good awareness of how it affects my day so far. Anyway, so one of the things, well, one of the ways I've been working on it is by noticing myself as I drive, or as I interact with others, or as I'm only by myself and getting impatient with myself. It's it can affect me in a variety of ways. Some of the examples is not waiting till I stop before taking a phone call or interacting in some way on my cell phone in the car and that. So sometimes I'll be driving along and glance at a message or even respond to a message before I come to a complete stop. Yeah, and it can go beyond that, but this has affected me in a variety of ways. I've never really got a ticket or anything, but I really, I've had a few close calls, and it has affected my life in other ways, such as the incident, as I call it. And some people might be familiar with this, but it was an incident where my impatience caused my vehicle to be stolen. Anyway, I won't go too deep into that right now. It's a little embarrassing, actually. But yeah, the impatience affects my relationships. I'm always um, waiting on people, and I either try to control others or try to, I can get really impatient. It affects my work. I'm always trying to get done sooner, and I make mistakes. And that was another thing that caused the incident. But it can affect me in so many ways, including with myself. I'm pretty impatient with myself if I'm falling behind, or like I was just out doing a workout in the gym just then, and my mind is always going. I can't just relax and uh, take a few breaths between exercises. I have to be getting done and moving on to the next thing. So that's one thing, and I had a therapist session, and my therapist said I should work on some of my impatient defects and that, and she said to list the pros and cons, what you get by keeping the behavior going, and what you lose. And I guess one of the benefits for me is to be in control of the situation, which of course I'm not. To try to control the situation, that is a so-called benefit. And it can also to try to get home earlier, try to get on to the next thing. So a lot of the so-called pros are, when you look at it more clearly, it's really cons. And the cons, of course, is I put myself and other people in harm's way. I can create a very negative, angry, anxious mindset. I sometimes can't see the difference between anxiety and impatience. It's a loss of calmness. It's a loss of serenity. So I'm gonna, of course, list some more pros and cons. But yeah, the impatience can cause me a lot of problems, and one of them quickly is the stroke. I'm pretty impatient about having to be back to where I was pre-stroke. So yeah, the impatience can affect me in a lot of ways. So that's me being vulnerable and telling you guys about impatience. Hopefully, I will hear from some of ye. Like or subscribe or give me some feedback, and I will look forward to the next video.